Cyclones number 4 in the country a year ago in points allowed per game, 61.5. Steal by Jefferson. Jefferson pitches it in deep to Gilbert, and the Cyclones has their first basket.
Yeah, Donovan's going to have the ball in his hands a lot tonight, so he's going to have to really lead this basketball team for Coach Ivory on the floor.
Shot clock down to 14 as the Cyclones methodically try to pick apart the Delta Devils. Shot clock down to 7. Iowa State showing some patience. Lipsey fires long on the 3-ball. The offensive rebound is put back by Keshon Jackson.
You guys have really come into play early and often with Jackson and Jefferson.
Alvin Stredick picking up the foul. End of the line, Keshon Jackson. A lot of teams like to play an exhibition game before the home crowd and get their newcomers ready for that, and that was not on the Cyclones schedule this year.
No,
a steal, but a steal back and a score. Big screen that time set by Jackson. Curtis Jones works it inside and going to the rim hard is Keshon Jackson.
Scored on that drop step.
Early timeout, Cyclones lead it by a score. Gilbert for 3. And the long rebound comes out. There's Momcilovic firing and scoring. A number of turnovers, 5 already. And in fact, the Delta Devils have only 3 shots taken thus far. Nice feed inside, and Brent Chatfield gets his first Cyclone field goal.
Good find by Keshon Gilbert, a really good roll by Chatfield down to catch and finish that ball and to keep it up nice and high.
Taking it to the rack and getting the roll is Donovan Sanders, the top returning scorer for Mississippi Valley State.
A really good play there against contact, going up and finishing at the rim.
Takeaway by Greg Moore. Finish by Greg Moore.
There's no doubt about that. But goes the other direction. Not a great pass from Lipsey. Really good steal there by
Lobs inside for Greg Moore, who draws the double team. Gets it back to Arthur Tate, who knocks it down.
And I'll tell you what, Iowa State with good pressure, but Mississippi Valley State.
Heisey's got the defensive assignment on Sisk. So they work the other side of the floor, and the pull-up by Moore is there.
Really good.
Moore works against the defense of Heisey. A screen set that gives Moore free, and he scores. And Moore off the bench for 3 quick baskets from Mississippi Valley State.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Larry. Coming off that ball screen quick, getting it downhill all the way to the rim. Wasn't enough help or long enough help.
And this team that was just 1-30 last season, hanging in with Iowa State early, as a nice feed gets an easy basket from Milan Momcilovic. Andrusitis giving the ball up. Jones on the weave to Andrusitis. He finds an open Jefferson for 2. Nice move by the freshman to get an easy 2.
They've been taken by good shooters. The right guys are shooting them. They just haven't gone in yet versus this Mississippi Valley State zone.
Takeaway, Keshon Gilbert. Keshon drives. Reverse layup beauty. The under 8 timeout. 7:05 to go. Opening half. 12 seconds on the shot clock. When we return, you're watching Big 12 basketball on ESPN+. Inbounding. Keshon Jackson, inbounding Antonio Zisk. Lipsey with a steal, Lipsey with a score. First basket tonight and the 6th point for Tamin Lipsey.
Get the ball out and get an uncontested layup. You sure don't want those. Here's Iowa State, Tamin Lipsey, Johnny on the spot, sees a loose ball, gets it out, goes.
Lipsey another steal. Tried to get it back to Jefferson, couldn't do it. And coming up with it is Zisk. Feeds inside on the score by showed some good work and some good persistence to go after that degree. Here's Jefferson, a couple of turns on the score.
Yeah.
Mississippi Valley State to use most of the shot clock. That time was down to 6. Andrusitis comes the other direction and scores.
Yeah, Andrusitis now, he's driven it and passed it. He's scored at the rim.
National Coach of the Year award.
Yeah, very well deserved.
Trouble in the lane, and it's that takeaway. Knocked away by Jackson, picked up by Gilbert. Gilbert spins, takes it to the rack and scores. Lipsey feeds Keshon Jackson. Jackson against a shorter player scores.
Really good patience right there. Great quick post up, and he just.
Gilbert finds Jones. Lipsey is open for 3, and he nails it. So you talk about struggling from the 3-point line. Maybe the lid is off for Iowa State with that Lipsey 3. We talked that time with the travel, and so the Delta Devils get to keep it. An open baseline jumper knocked down by Antonio Sisk for his first basket.
Yeah, quick trap by Iowa State. Jefferson didn't get to the next pass like a lot of guys were getting there last year. He's brand new to that system. So he will be getting more and more over that ball and overplaying that pass as the season progresses.
That basket ended a 12-point Iowa State run. Moore finds Ivory for two, having an effective first half.
No doubt about it. And I'll tell you what, Jefferson, a really good catch there and a really good finish with that left hand. And there's the next person out of that trap going for that skill. That's when Jefferson didn't get the last time, but that's when that Lipsey got right there.
Cyclones extend the lead to 45-21 as the half begins. Driving all the way down and then getting a block from Curtis Jones was Donovan Sanders at the other end trying to finish as Lipsey.
Get one of those end ones, but here's the block and then it's off to the races. Keshon with a great feed to Lipsey to see him.
Shot way short by Ivory. Cyclone may have got a hand on it. Lipsey trying to run down the basketball, but it goes back the other direction. And here come the Delta Devils. Taking it all the way, Donovan Sanders to score his second basket. The top, pretty typical night for Tamin Lipsey to start this season.
Yes.
Open in the corner, Antonio Sisk. Gilbert runs down the rebound. Lipsey, Jones, two.
The way they play, the way they operate, the way you can get out, the way you can get on the break like this, those numbers can add up very quickly.
Gilbert drives and scores again. Cyclones being really unselfish on this possession, as they frequently are. Deep three, Curtis Jones. That time coming from Salary.
Yeah, good move, better block.
Out of the corner, it's Greg Moore. And the rebound tip from Jones over to Jefferson. Gilbert all the way to the rim to score, allowing Mississippi Valley State just 7 second-half points. Cyclone double team to give up, and a nice finish that time by Jonathan Pace. Actually, last week. Let's get another look at this play first.
Yeah, great split right there, and then no one covering up the rim on the double team, but really good.
Gilbert giving it up for Momcilovic, who drills the three.
Really good feed. One of the best overall sequences we've seen tonight that's come from a three.
And again, Momcilovic has been urged by the coaching staff to hunt for more threes.
And there's Strudic again coming back and stealing one.
Take away by the Delta Devils. And the floater goes down by Sisk.
And you can see how this team can really form and gel.
Kelderman dribbles it out, and Iowa State posts an 83-44 victory in their season opener, their 29th consecutive.